Patricia, thank you so much for joining us today to talk about your business, Whimsical Wit, here in Ferndale.
Yes.
You're on Hilton Road. So tell us a bit about your store if folks aren't already familiar.
Yeah, so it's a home and gift shop. And actually, I've been here in the brick and mortar location for 2 years now. But before that, I have a 1976 camper that I renovated with my dad, and I traveled all over Michigan with that. And I did that for about 2 years before opening the brick and mortar. So that was kind of like an introduction into the retail world. But yeah, I've been here about 2 years now, and it's fun. It's cool how much it's changed and evolved over the past couple of years. When we first opened, which was November 2 years ago, so it's almost been exactly 2 years.
Yeah.
It was so, I'm like looking back at pictures and it was so empty in here, and now I'm like, I can't quite find room for things anymore. But it's a good sized space. It's the big flowery building on Hilton Road.
Yeah, I have to confess, I was not familiar. And then we were running our Snap It and Wrap It in contest, and somebody submitted some cool things they bought at your shop. And so we're like, oh, let's get together and learn more. So yeah, I love it. I love it. So hopefully this will help to let everybody know that you're there, and they can come by and do some holiday shopping. So tell us a bit about the Spirited Times. Like, how is that affecting your business? Obviously, you're open. Your people can come in and shop the store. And tell us a bit more.
So obviously, when it first hit, I had no idea how to react to it. I knew that we had to close the shop, and we closed before the mandatory shutdown, about 2 weeks beforehand. So we were closed a total of 3 months, which for a retail business, especially one that relies a lot on like pop-up events and like Mother's Day events and just bringing people into a space and getting lots of people here, we really rely on that. And so it was a lot of uncertainty. I mean, at first, I think I took like the first couple of weeks of it and just was trying to process kind of what was happening in the world and what are we doing and how are we going to survive this. And then, I don't know, something just sort of snapped, and I was like, I have to get online. I have to basically do all the things that I never had time for. Now I have plenty of to do. So it really got me, like, kicked my butt into gear and got me onto, got my website up and running, got my online shop up and running, which I'm still learning. I have it up.
Right. So many of us as business owners are in the same place, right? Regardless of your industry, it's, right, that's not working. How do we do it different and make it safe and make it work for folks and keep our head above water until, we're on the other side of this, which seems like it's nearing.
I always feel like I'm telling my friends, because they'll be asking like, how are you doing this? And I try and be like so upbeat and happy, and I'm just like, yeah, no, we're gonna be fine. It's all great. And like, we'll definitely be okay. But it does feel like you're reinventing the wheel every month, and you're like, okay, this is a great idea, and I like $1 million idea, and like in normal times this would have been bringing in a ton of business, but now it's like, okay, this is a huge great idea, and it's just enough to get us by. And like at this year, I feel like that's all you can really ask for. But it does, after a whole year of doing that, it does start to take a toll.
Yeah. We're all a little worse for wear, but I think it's awesome. We're building new skill sets, and we are developing new things. So that $1 million idea that would bring so much traffic through your door will still exist on the other side of this, and you may not have thought of that previously. But
it might be more like a $5,000 idea, but
right. We always exaggerate. I love it. So anyway, thinking more in the positive, I mean, we are now in holiday shopping season. So if people come into your store, tell us a little bit about what we may see, or tell us a bit about some of your favorite products that you have in store now.
Yeah, we have a ton of stuff, and I do have a lot of Michigan-made things. We have some things that are local right here in Ferndale, but we also feature products from all over the world. A lot of American-made things. We have a whole fair trade line that we really sell through pretty quick, of beautiful quilts and really cool garlands and things like that. Typically, we have some gift items throughout the whole year, but over the holidays, we really buy heavy into that, into those gifts. So things like tea towels, candles, bath bombs, stuff like that. And then we also have been doing wreath workshops. So we teach workshops throughout the year, and normally I'll bring in different artists from, all over the area who teach calligraphy or candle making. And I am a florist, so I can teach things like wreath making and garland making and things like that. So that's been kind of a fun little thing to do in here as well. I'm gonna like walk you around for a second.
Please, yeah, give us a tour.
We have vendors right behind me. So like this is Perch 313. They're a vintage rug company. And so she has beautiful vintage rugs from all over the world. And she rents out the booth space and then she sells them here. And then over here we have like vintage Christmas housewares and things. And then on this side, that's all Rose Reserve. She's super cool. She has very like cool bohemian. She's like a very specific style. Lots of like rattan and brass and stuff like that. And then I'm in a pergola, and the pergola is usually where we do our workshop. So that's this whole thing.
Wow. Oh, so cool.
Yeah. And then, so we have like this whole section right here. It's kind of like our more masculine barware, some cool pillows. These signs that you see over here, these are all made right here in Ferndale, like right down the street. And then this is our little front display. These are cool. These have been selling like crazy. These are like these fair trade garland. They're like 80 feet of garland, and they're fair trade from an old kite school from India.
Sweet.
And then I have like one hung up in this branch and stuff. But these pillows are definitely one of our top sellers.
Oh yeah,
That's
love
really
it.
Fun. And we also have, this is like my favorite pillow this year. It's a Christmas in Detroit pillow.
Oh, cool. Nice.
Fun little guy.
So you can get, locally inspired or stuff from around the world. Interesting, unique gifts for everybody on your list.
Right. We're going to have a UPS guy walk in here in a second. It's been constant. We're getting things in like early, late. Nothing really makes sense anymore. But typically we sell a lot of the pillows and candles over the holiday season. Those are kind of the biggies. And, here's Mabel getting into the trash.
Hey, Mabel.
But yeah, so just a lot of fun little gifty items, some little things to kind of like bring some more holiday joy into the store or to your home.
I love it. Love it. Love it. Well, thank you, Patricia, for visiting with us today, and Mabel of Whimsical Wit. It's so nice to catch up and learn more about your shop. If anyone's not familiar, they are on Hilton, I believe between Woodward Heights and 696. Is that correct?
Yes, we're right on the corner of Woodward Heights and Hilton Road. So we're smack on Hilton Road, right across from the mobile station. Yeah, it's a mobile station.
And you have that gorgeous mural. You have a beautiful mural of flowers on the outside of your building.
Yes, that's right.
Love it. Well, Patricia, thank you so much. Happy holidays to you. And hopefully you have a successful retail season.
Thank you. Happy holidays.
All right. Take care.